We did it, Joe. We finished our first week. Good morning, friends. I just got in the car, but I'm currently like moving things around. You know that TikTok when it's like how girls get in the car and it's like them having 500 things in their hands and like all that stuff? That's me right now, legit. I just poured out 2 iced coffees. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, Roots. But good morning, happy first day of app year. Yes, I look like a chicken head. My hair was not completely dry and it was shrunk. So I needed to stretch it. So like, I feel like you guys have seen me like this before, so I'm not gonna be too about it, you know? It's currently, let's see, 8:04. I do kind of need to go by the post office this morning. However, I'm terrified about being late. Right now, my commute is like 25 minutes, but I wanted to like, you know, let me triple check right now. If it's still under 25 minutes, then okay, it's 26. So let me go to the post office right quick and drop all this stuff off because I don't want it sitting in my car all day. So let's do that right quick and then I will catch you guys up. I guess like honestly, probably once I get there. I don't want to spend too much time filming before I get there because like, I don't want to make myself late, you know? I already wanted to leave my house at 8, but my alarm went off at 8 when I was still putting up my lunch. So got my half of a Costco muffin because these things are huge. And I've got my iced coffee. Let's get it. I feel like it's gonna go by so fast though. It is currently 7:52. Obviously it's a lot later. I think I got off, or I like was released around like 5 something, and I got home close to like 5:30, 5:40 something. And I just wanted to like chill out for a little bit. So I went ahead and ate my dinner because I was starving. Oh, yummy. Please move. I went ahead and ate dinner because I was pretty hungry. And then Adam and I went for a walk. We did, let's see, we did like a 1 hour walk, 2.5 miles-ish. But yeah, now I'm here. I guess I'm gonna give like a rundown of the day. You know I know like I share a lot on stories, especially like during school, because it's easy to share a lot during school because it's like, what's the word? I don't want to say it's not as important as rotations, but it's not as important as rotations, you know? However, it's kind of hard to share a lot on Instagram and in your stories when you're on rotations because it's a very important thing. Like I'm not gonna just pull up my phone and disrespect my preceptor, you know? And it's like a lot of like personal stuff, you know? I don't want to like, I don't know. It's just, you get it. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But like I did like snap a cute selfie to send to my family and stuff, and you know, of my badge, but like a lot of stuff I just don't want to necessarily share on Instagram, so it might be easier to just do like synopsises of my days here on YouTube, you know? But today was a good first day. I really had a good day. So like, let's run down everything that happened today. So we had orientation from 9 to maybe like 11. It is both APPE students and IPPE students. So like both us 4th years and the current or the rising 3rd years, they're starting their like They have a 2-week rotation, and then, you know, appies are 5 weeks for us. So like we all gathered in the like College of Medicine classroom that's inside of this hospital, and, you know, we just did like the basic stuff, like your like access to the computer system, you know, how to work Cerner, some important stuff that we need to download, specifically for the appy students, like certain like chart templates we needed for like notes and stuff like that. Yeah, that's really it. Like we did like a chart scavenger hunt just to make sure you understood the chart system. And then us appy students were sent off to get our ID badges, and then sent off to go to the parking and transportation unit to pick up like our parking passes for the next 5 weeks. And then after that, they're like, well, if you are meeting your preceptor today, you know, go eat your lunch and then meet your preceptor. If you're not meeting your preceptor today, or if you're not at this location for this block, you know, you're just doing your orientation here, then you can head home. So 5 of us stayed after to, because we're meeting our preceptors. So it was me on oncology, and then one girl was on two girls were on transplant, and then 2 other people, they are on internal medicine together. And so I think I was like, oh wait, another girl is on, what was she on? I forgot what she's on, but she's also by herself, but I'm by myself. 2 of us are by ourselves, and then there's 2 groups of 2 for at least this group of us. So after that, I met my preceptor. There's Adam. After that, I met my preceptor. She came and like got me because like this like hospital system, y'all, is absolutely huge. If you're in Georgia, you probably know what I'm talking about, but absolutely huge. And so she had to like come find me and then bring me up to the clinic. So I am in the Cancer Institute, and I'm in specifically a leukemia and like blood disorders clinic, and it's really freaking cool. And I feel like this is gonna be me each block just talking about how cool something is. But like, you know, like yummy, like we only did the basic 2, they're like 2 common leukemias. We did not go in depth into like these other random and rare diseases. And so like today I heard some words I've never heard in my entire life, and saw some new drugs I've never seen in my entire life. And so yeah, I've got some stuff to go over tonight. I've got like, she gave me like 3 PowerPoints to look over. She assigned me 2 topic discussions and a journal club. Well, really we assigned it together. She asked me kind of like what I'm interested in, and like just like what I want to do in the future. And because I'm like kind of residency bound, we just are like doing a lot of things to prepare me for that. So we chose to do 2 topic discussions and a journal club led by me. Those 3 are my projects, plus like some other research projects she's working on that I might help her with. And then just like a lot of meetings that I'm attending that are with the PGY2 oncology residents currently. She is not a resident. She graduated residency like 2 years ago. So like obviously she like just helps out the current residents at this system. So like I'm attending like their research presentations and stuff like that over the next 5 weeks. But yeah, that's kind of like a synopsis of what we did today. Like we did work up a few patients. Like she technically seen all her patients by the time she got me, but like, you know, the physicians had questions, and like she had to approve some orders. She had to call some patients, call some insurance agencies, do some PAs, stuff like that. We bonded a lot over just like both of us being in like specialty. So like obviously I work in HIV, so I do a lot of PAs and a lot of that stuff already. So we talked a lot about that and just like what I'm interested in. She's really cool. But it was a good first day. It's 8 p.m. now. I don't know if I mentioned this in another vlog, but like during P4 year, we still have to take quizzes every Sunday. So I don't really feel like doing the law study guide right now for my first quiz this Sunday. So I think I'm just gonna like chill out, take a shower, and look over the leukemia stuff, because that's a lot more important right now. So I'm going to probably just look over the PowerPoint she sent me and start reading up on stuff, because I have to choose a journal club article by Friday. So yeah, that's it today. I am looking forward to just like learning a lot over the next few days. I don't think I got an outfit clip, but I did, I don't think I got an outfit clip on my camera, but I did take some pictures, I think, of my outfit, or I did a cute vertical clip on my phone. So if I have it, I'll insert it here. But let's go over some stuff tonight, and I'll catch you guys up in the morning. Good morning! It's day 2. It is 7:50. I am headed out to my parking garage. We all got assigned to a specific lot, and so mine is somewhere over there. Hopefully it does not take me too long to get to the hospital today. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Let's get it. 29 minutes.
Today we are talking about chronic myeloid leukemia, CML.
Y'all, my parking deck is so freaking far. I was assigned to a residential gate that's like on the back side of the entire campus / hospital, all that good stuff. So it is currently 8:28. I'm so glad I got here at a good time because boy, I'm about to have to work this trek. Oh my god. It is several hours later, obviously. It's currently 5:16. I've just got into my car. I think we were technically let go at like, let's see, maybe 5. I have to take a shuttle back to my car and then walk up in this parking garage. But this parking garage that I've been assigned to is a residential parking garage, y'all. So like, I can't access the first floor because I'm not a resident, right? And when I say residential, I mean like students, like dorms over here. I cannot access the first floor because I don't live here. So I have to kind of like walk up in the garage, and then I walk to a certain floor that allows me to take the elevator up. However, I didn't realize I was literally only one more floor up, so I could have just like walked all the way up the garage, but I didn't really feel like it also. Today was a really good day, honestly. I had a great day today, I'm not even gonna lie. I felt like I was pretty prepared. She gave me a patient to look up last night and to just like, you know, just kind of like understand what I'm looking for in terms of like the oncology notes and stuff like that. Like obviously a lot of us, we can pretty much figure out, you know, the basic stuff, but you know, I've never really gone through hematology notes and stuff like that before. So like, it was just a really good experience in terms of like a really good learning experience, honestly. It's just like getting to like look around and all that stuff. So we discussed that patient, and then just from there, we just kind of like started going over all of our other patients for the day. I did a lot of like, we had to like call some specialty pharmacies, which I'm really enjoying because like I told you guys, I'm really interested in like just the specialty space in general. And it doesn't have to be necessarily specialty dispensing pharmacy, but like just specialty areas. So oncology, transplant, HIV. So it's been really fun just like kind of like navigating that space and being like, oh yeah, I've done that before because I work in the specialty space. So like today, like we needed to like find a local VA for a patient because he's like, this patient's like not necessarily they're not in Atlanta, so they can't really do the Atlanta VA, and technically like where they live is like closer to like Alabama VAs. So like we were calling to like just get fax numbers and see where we can get this specific chemotherapy at. It was really nice. I really enjoyed today. I feel like we talked a lot, learned a lot, went back and forth a lot. I really enjoy that she asked me questions, even like when I ask her a question, she also asked me questions. I really enjoy that because like she's like also trying to like make sure that I understand things, and I really like that in a preceptor. So yeah, I've really been liking her, and that's that on that. I'm about to make this commute home. I've got 3 more patients to look up today, and just like some topics. We did choose a or we're kind of in the process of choosing my journal article. So yeah, I'm gonna look up these patients tonight, just keep going over chronic myeloid leukemia, aplastic anemia, and these other disorders that like are very common in this specific heme clinic, but that I was not taught in school. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. yeah, that's all I can say really. I don't know what else to say. I definitely see myself updating more on YouTube than I do on Instagram. So like definitely shout out to like, you know, I'll probably do my outfits and stuff on Instagram, but yeah, it's gonna be really hard trying to like say this on Instagram. You know, there's not enough time to, so. And note to self, I need to pack snacks for my drive home. Like, I need to. But let's go home and make some dinner. Hi friends, I'm home. Ooh, Lord. But I want to show you guys some loafers I ordered. Technically these came in last week, but they gave me someone else's order. Like we both ordered the same shoe, but that person lived in New Jersey. I live here in Georgia. Like completely had my name on the package, everything. When you like looked inside the box, I got an 8. I was given an 8, right? And I was like, oh, dang, did I accidentally hit 8? And so I went to the store to return them everything, and I had the package slip to like get my receipt and stuff, and I was like, wait, that's not me. And so yeah, it was just really funny. Like they completely just put my order in her box and her order in my box. But I ordered these Rockport loafers from Macy's. They were super comfortable, so I'm very excited that I actually have them in my size. But these are them. Love them. I'll link them below. I actually got them on sale, but I will link them below. I'm very excited about them. They are so comfy.
Walk into the place, a spot you from erase my heart, it started racing.
Hi friends, happy Wednesday, day 2. It's currently 8:28. I thought I was running late, and technically I was. I have a timer or an alarm for me to leave my house at 7:45 to get here. Just, you know, just like give me a time for traffic and then giving me time for my walk. But I left at like 7:50 something, and I still got here. And it's 8:28. Technically I parked at 8:25. I was just talking to my mom, but I got here at a good time. So, I mean, I'm not gonna jinx it and like start coming later, because I don't want that to happen. But good day today. I woke up early and got some, I had to like pre-work up 3 patients. I was able to work up 2. I technically should have did them all last night, but I was very exhausted, and I just started my period, so like I'm so crampy. So I just didn't really like want to force myself last night, and I did actually work out last night, but that's when my period started, and I was just like insanely crampy. So I just gave myself grace, and I was like, I'm going to bed. Took a shower, went to bed. So I got up early this morning, worked those patients up, and yeah. So I'm here. I'm about to go find my bus, and that's really it. You know, packed my lunch. We had some leftovers. We made basil pesto salmon from Costco. Y'all, do not sleep on Costco. Woo! Literally just put the hoe in the the oven for 15 minutes, and boom, done. But let's get out of here.
The crowd across the way, flat was on your face, and then from the 80s, someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel farther away. Wait on a moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you.
I kind of find it disrespectful how they gave the content creator the complex or the parking deck with like no light. But hey y'all, day 3. It went well. Like I mentioned this morning, I had some patients to work up, so we discussed those patients, as well as there's this thing called like Theragy, which is like kind of like a specialty pharmacy platform for like refills and all that good stuff. I'm supposed to have access to it by now, but they just haven't made my account. So I've been waiting to get access to that. So instead, while it's just like her that has access. What she does is she prints me this queue of all the patients that need refills, right? And it's my job to go through and I kind of just like work them up and see if they're eligible for your refills. Have they had labs? Are there any contraindications? Any changes, dose adjustments, all that. So I did that. So we also went through those patients. I got to see a patient today with the physician, actually. He was going in to do a checkup, and it was one of the patients she assigned me to work up. So she was like, can she go with you? So I went and saw the patient. It was a really good experience, honestly, because like this patient, you know, is thinking of not doing the like bone marrow transplant and thinks they just want to wait out for another few cycles of chemo. So it was just kind of really nice being a part of that conversation. I mean, I didn't contribute like at all. So it was really nice to like see the provider have that conversation and like respect the patient's wishes and like also just kind of make a plan going forward based on that plan. So that was really, really nice. I really enjoyed that. We sat in on an oncology forum lesson today from the 2 oncology residents. It was over hemophilia and sickle cell. So it was really cool to like talking about that with them, because one of the drugs for sickle cell is a drug we are seeing now in my hematology clinic. So it was really nice being able to like, oh wait, I'm actually learning about this. I know that. And just like I took some notes. What else? We officially decided on my journal club and my topic discussion, and she assigned me a clinical trial to develop a protocol for. So it's really cool. They have a really big clinical trial and investigational drug unit here. So I find that so freaking cool because yeah, like these are literally things that are like in clinical trials right now that we can develop protocols for based on those trials and literally like implement in our patients. Like that's so cool. Like really freaking cool. So like she gave me some templates to look at for developing the protocols, and basically Tuesday I'm going to be working from home because she typically works from home some Tuesdays. So we're going to work from home that next Tuesday, and I'm going to basically develop that protocol based on the one she gave me as well as the study that she gave me, and it's like 96 pages, so that'll be interesting. What else? That's really it for today. We did have an 11 a.m. seminar over chemotherapy-induced nausea vomiting. And I just posted on my stories about how I'm going to be updating more on YouTube versus Instagram stories. So I really hope that's okay with y'all, but it's just so much easier to, you know, have my little cool down in my car and chit chat with you guys about like how the day was versus posting on stories, because those stories are going to get very, very long. Like very, 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 very long. So yeah, but I really like this institution, not even gonna lie. So let's head to dinner. I'm meeting my family for Mexican tonight, so I'm about to head out to meet them. Me and Adam are meeting them. We're both coming. He's coming from home, I'm coming from the hospital, and I don't feel like picking him up because I'm getting hangry, so he knows that. So we're headed home. I'm headed to dinner. Bye. Dinner, and I wanted to provide an update because I forgot to tell you guys something earlier. It's 8 p.m. on the dot, actually. I forgot to mention I made an intervention today. So this patient is on has been on, the person has leukemia, and it is CML, so chronic myeloid leukemia, and the regimen is a TKI, so a tyrosine kinase inhibitor. And keep in mind, this is like stuff I'm learning this week because in my course we did AML and APL, so I don't know anything about CML, anything about aplastic anemia, anything about these other disorders I'm seeing. Like I'm learning, like I'm literally having to like learn new disease states and treatments like every night. And while I'm there, when something comes up and she's like, look at this up. But what? Good. But yeah, they've been on like, there's 6 total TKIs and they have been on 3. One was intolerable, one caused headaches, and the other one caused mouth sores. And so there's 2 left, right? And then the first one has the one that my first choice, we found out, or I later learned that it has a black box warning for heart failure and pancreatitis, and we were just like, that's a no. And then the next one just has a little less risk for those things. So yeah, and we were like, and my preceptor was like, yeah, we can ask if we can change it for her. And I was like, yeah, we can ask. So yeah, I'm gonna probably write that down in my, everyone kept telling me to start a doc of all of my interventions throughout the year. So I think I'm going to add that into a doc. I think I like started one already. Yeah, at the residency roundtable, they told me to do it. Sorry, Adam's starting the TV on. At the residency roundtable, they told me to do it and how to set it up, and I went ahead and did it that night because I knew I was going to forget, because I wrote a lot of notes on those pieces of paper and I just knew I was going to forget or I wasn't going to be able to read my handwriting. So I went ahead and did it. So I'm probably going to add that in tonight. But yeah, I'm going to make this cute little reel of just clips I took today, and then I'm going to chill out tonight because I don't have to go until I don't have to go in until 10 tomorrow, because our first patient isn't until 12. But we do have leukemia grand rounds, or leukemia, we have leukemia, what's it called? The leukemia team meeting tomorrow. Oh, and the person that I saw the patient with today is actually the division director for this entire hospital system's leukemia team. So it was pretty cool. He's an old man. He was adorable. It was really sweet, and he like asked me questions afterwards. He was like, do you have any questions about how that encounter and all that stuff? I was like, no, like, you did, that was great. I was able to tell him, you did a great job. He's been a physician for like literally longer than I've been alive. So, but I was like just talking about that. But yeah, it was a good day. I'm tired. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm so sorry if this video is gonna be like an hour long. I'm just chatting with y'all. It's just so much easier to catch you guys up here than on my stories. So hope you guys enjoy that. I love you, and I really appreciate if you're still here at this point. It is 4:15. I'm out pretty early. Can't complain. But I do have to come in early tomorrow. So I have to come in at 8:30 tomorrow. So yeah, and I've got 5 patients to look up tonight. I'm getting a lot better at my patient workup. However, I think it's just like how I was like taught, but like when I see something as low or I see something as high, I just go, this is wrong and we should do this, right? Instead of being like, okay, well also Rudy, this patient's currently getting chemotherapy. So like, of course that they're going to be myelosuppressed right now, and maybe this is just because they're currently in their induction phase and this is a high dose chemotherapy that's going to cause them to have these low labs and these high labs. And I don't know, I guess it's just like I'm putting the pieces together, but I don't do it automatically. But yeah, so I created myself a patient workup sheet, right? So something that Mercer gave us, we had I had it during like our first 3 years of lab when we would work up patients, but I don't need that entire thing. So what I did was I downloaded the file and I adjusted it to make my own, and I sent it to FedEx. So I'm headed to FedEx to print it now, and we will see how it goes from there. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I hope so. But I do have 5 patients to look up tonight. So and I don't have my, what's it called, my thumb drive to save it for me to print at my school, so I'm just gonna have to print it at FedEx because we don't have a printer at our house. But yeah, I'm going to print that and I will let you know how it goes, I guess, after tomorrow's wrap up. But I'm feeling a lot better. We had grand rounds today, leukemia team meeting today, a good lunch, some good talks. I wrote an appeal letter for a patient to get another med. Had to call the VA again. Oh, I calculated, adjusted, and recreated a patient's chemotherapy calendar. Y'all, I'm cool as fuck. It was really freaking cool. So like, in general, in oncology pharmacy, you're going to want to have patient calendars for like understanding if their like meds they're taking and what day they take this, what day they take that, what day they take like half of this, one day they take 3 pills of this, one day they also have to go in for an infusion. So there are these things called chemotherapy calendars, right? And it's pretty straightforward. It's just a calendar that tells you when to take things and stuff like that, when to skip things. So a patient is going down in dose. So they were on the 125% of these 2 drugs. Now they need to go back down to 100 because they're having like some bad adverse effects, right? So my pharmacist was like, okay, so I need you to adjust your calendar. She's going from 125 to 100, so you also need to calculate her dose and then redo her schedule. And let me just show you guys, like, it's not just like I wish I could I know how I'm saying it seems very simple, and that was actually really hard, because this is the regimen. This has no patient information on it, first of all, but this is the regimen of the specific treatment for ALL, right? So there is 4 courses in maintenance, right? So this patient's in maintenance, so that person is on all of these down here. So I had to recalculate 2 of those meds, but then make sure that all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 6 meds are on the calendar. We had to restart days because the patient previously had finished up 1 IV infusion this day, but we had it set to be starting, 2 days later. So we had to reset, we had to redo all of that. It's a lot. And it was a total of like 86 days, I think, is on this calendar that I made. So it was a lot of calculations. Like, I don't think I saved that part, but yeah, and then it's like one of the drugs only comes in 50 milligram tabs, but the weekly dose is like 1200 milligrams. So you have to like tell the patient to take 4 tablets this day, 4 tablets this day, 4.5 this day. And then the other med only comes in 2.5 milligrams. So the patient was taking 8 tablets a day. So yeah. It was a lot, but it was very, very, I enjoyed it, I'll say. And you guys know I'm a chart girl anyway, so like, I just like sat there, took my time, did my calculations, but it was great. She said I did a good job, and she ended up sending it to the patient, so that was really cool. And then I started writing down interventions, like I told you guys last night. I forgot to put it into the Google Drive, the Google Excel sheet I was telling you guys about last night, but I did put it into a little drive today, a thing today. But yeah, I'm gonna head to FedEx to pick that up. I'm not really feeling like cooking dinner. Adam's going to a fancy dinner for his job. I don't really feel like cooking dinner, but I thawed some chicken tenderloins, so I need to cook dinner. So love you, see you later. Quick, because 1, my battery's dying. Also, if I don't do this tonight, I'm effed, and I just need to. So this is the little sheet I made, y'all. So like I was telling you guys, I downloaded the one from Mercer, which because I wanted this side with all the labs, right? But they had like a bunch of stuff here. I might put a picture up in here, but they had a bunch of stuff here. And so basically I just like deleted a lot of that stuff and just made like 4 things: patient, diagnosis, current regimen, labs, and then other, because that's really what supportive care, labs, other, because that's really what we kind of focus on here in heme. All the other stuff we are not really focusing on. We'll do some stuff, but not everything. But this is what I need to focus on. So I'm going to work up my 5 patients for the night while watching some YouTube, probably on the couch. Adam still had his dinner. I ate Chinese, and I bought 2 like salad mixes to basically make the tenderloin that I have in my fridge. And I'm gonna make those in the air fryer and just put them over a salad over the next 2 days, honestly, because I really wasn't feeling like eating chicken tonight, like chicken tenderloin. So I got some rice and an egg roll from my favorite Chinese restaurant. But I'm gonna charge my camera and do all that now and just like sit on the couch. We did it, Joe. We finished our first week. Y'all, when I tell you I'm so hyped right now, and not even cause like it's like, oh, I get to go home, it's the weekend, but like I'm just like so proud of myself. Like who am I? Who am I? Like, y'all, I'm just so proud of myself. Like, I just feel like, I know that everyone talks about like the growth over rotations in general, but how much I have grown in these last 5 days, boy. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've told you guys every day that like the learning curve is steep, but like I was just like constantly, if I heard something I didn't know, I looked it up, I asked questions about it, like I did everything I could so that I could improve the next day. And just like doing that every night over the last 4 nights to today has just definitely helped a lot. And like as I was headed out for the weekend, you know, we were talking, and I had a P2 student with me, so like she was just like asking about advice for like rotations and like over over her P3 year and all that good stuff. And so it was really nice talking about that with her and my preceptor. And then I was just like, for myself, like any feedback to, you know, to have a better week next week. And like this week was good. I wasn't saying like we had a bad week, but just like any like anything to like, you know, just set it off next week. And she was like, well, like, no, you're doing really good. Like, as long as you just continue to look at things up when we mention something and you do this and do this, like, you're gonna do fine. You're doing good. And I was just like, okay. I just feel like I don't give myself grace. And you know what? I'm gonna stop lying. It's not that I just feel like that. I know I don't give myself grace. I know it. I never give myself grace. It's just who I am. It's what I do. I hate myself. I just always doubt myself. And so, like, it was just really nice just, like, getting that, like, reassuring factor that, Rudy, you're doing fine. I don't expect you to be a literal, like, oncology specialist by today, you know? So it was one of those things. So I'm just like really proud of myself, and I just hope that I continue to like give myself grace and just keep learning, you know? So just really happy with myself, and I just really hope that, like, you know, I just keep improving. But I'm really loving this rotation. I'm really loving heme. it's just so interesting. And I feel like I 100% am gonna say this about every rotation. Watch, y'all, just watch. But I really am loving this, and I'm so glad that this was my first rotation, because I really think this solidified that I do want to do residency. Yeah, so that's gonna be an interesting journey. However, today was a really good day. I worked up 5 patients last night, so I came in, and I told y'all I made those sheets, and it helped me so freaking much when just like discussing the patient with her, because like I had all my notes, I had the labs, so when I'm writing out this sheet, right next to it, I write out why I feel this way, or why I think this way, or why I'm concerned. That helped so freaking much. So that was really nice. So, because I was able to, she would be like, so why are you concerned about that? And then I would be like, so this and this. So it was really nice being able to talk about it with her, and I immediately had my notes right there, and I had the guideline, and I had like the specific regimen he was on. It was just really nice. So I really enjoyed those sheets. It helped me a lot. And then what else did I like? Just like, you know, just continuing to look things up. So I looked up a lot of stuff over the night, over these 2 patients that I had today that were very complex. And so when we were discussing their regimens and discussing like their problems and like their chemo, like I was able to like legit, like have a legit conversation with her about it. So that was really cool. And then I had 3 hours of meetings. The first one didn't happen. Like, we sat on Zoom for 30 minutes before the person realized that they forgot about the meeting. The second one was over the specialty pharmacy here, and I'm very interested in their specialty pharmacy residency here. And then the last meeting was just over chemotherapy-induced nausea vomiting, and it was P4 led, and I'm a P4, so we basically led the discussion. So like they would ask us questions about, you know, the different types of it. So that was really nice. That's it. It's only see, my card said 3:15 for a second, but it's actually 4:15. I don't know why that just happened. I'm thinking of stopping by my job right quick to say hi, because I miss them. But before everyone heads out. But yeah, I might stop by. If I see their cars, I'm gonna stop by. If I don't see their cars, I'm not gonna stop by. But yeah, I'm gonna stop by, say hi, give some kisses and hugs, and then I'm gonna head home, because I think we're gonna go for a date night tonight. So I love you, and I might continue this vlog until later. I might not, but if I don't, I just really want to thank you guys for joining me for my first week of clinical rotations. I know this is super chatty. I'm gonna put that in the description so you guys know that this was a chatty mofo this week, but it has so much to say, and it's just so easy to like sit here in my car and cool down because I was a hot mofo while talking to you guys. So I love you. I hope you have a great week, and I cannot wait to continue this journey with you guys. Love you. See you next week. Mwah.